Don't let money change ya.
This is a story of a kid, his name is Cisco, who made more money than the Count of Monte Cristo. He lived a lavish style of life, fast money, women, cars, and he liked to frequent bars, pubs, and discos. Made his living as a world-famous rap star. When he first started, Mike respects what he was after. And so he got inside his mind day and night, and he bright constantly his art and craft he tried to master. Started winning local battles and his rep grew. Gave his crew a reputation as the best crew. And what life would do to him, all the cards that was hard, pen and pad, stress relief would be his refuge. Paid his dues doing shows, now he's on track. In the lab, pumping demos, making songs fat. Then he quit his 9 to 5, finally his time arrived when he signed a major label record contract. His first single was an overnight success hit, and now he went from wearing rags to the best fits. All his new acquaintances gassed his head, taking it to the point where he lost proper perspective. Started cutting off the people he came up with. Ego blown like his soul had been abducted. Though his heart was once real, now material was filled up his world, and he couldn't get enough of it. Used to wanna be the best of the rap dons. Now his only one concern is going platinum. And his skill has since decreased, and the inner hunger ceased. Now content just as long as fame and cash come. He's a big Willie now, rapping about cars. $1,000 shopping sprees, hanging out with stars. I mean, just a year ago, he was broke, bumming money, drinking out the 40 bottle, living outdoors. Boy with the hip now sound. Second time around, everything isn't stable as it once was. Now he's looking for the same hit, but his sound is played. He forgot to change with the moving times. No one feeling him. His rhymes ain't appealing anymore, and his records ain't selling shit. Now he's dropped from his label and he's going broke. Try to underground return, ghetto password revolt. And the same faces that he dissed on his way to the top laughed as they watched him do the downstroke. Now the moral of the story is that some go blind with money, make the inner vision crumble. So if you're blessed with the talent, utilize it to the fullest. Be true to yourself and stay humble.
Money change ya.
What? No, not me. No. Go ahead, man.
I got rhymes
for the deaf, dumb, and blind, and a 20/20 eyesight. Big mouth yapping, crystal clear ear. Competitions mere child's play. When I'm forming kindergartner, sending your to drawing board. I floored niggas with the skills. I'm sick and bored of all the triggers and the steel that you're gapping. Why don't you give all that weak shit a rest and start rapping? I'm puffing a Buddha bless, yes, I'm packing bowls and spitting around on test the bra. Be like the Wayne from What's Happening, talking about you can't defeat me, delete me, beat me, greet me with a grin, or get your chin jaw and your neck broke. And then I'll rip off your arm and throw it in a stew. Boy, I'll make mincemeat of you, Sim speed if you wimps eat, if you shrimps need a new temporary mind boggler. Follow me, G, nigga roll, bigger flows, hover over small ones. Other flows of four, come and get some running shit. One rhyme after the next, master the flexology. Follow me, take all of me. Fuck a beast, buck a beast, sucker, please. Don't you know my Uzi ways a freaking tongue like Chuck D's? Like, thought I would contradict myself, didn't ya? I'm getting ya, I'm hitting your ass with bass all in your face, so taste the bit in ya. Bowls of soul, get on the train, but I'm not Don Cornelius, really. It's not no gimmicky shit like chicken popcorn. Now new and meteors, shooting like a meteor. Beats betting meteor, feed me your brainchild. The strange style contains vowel language, so tell your kids to go to sleep so the beat can enhance your eye. If you're a rapper, grab your mic, bro. Cancel the clock, yo. Ass is grass and I'm the lawnmower. Hey, bonehead nigga, put your rhyme in the towaway zone. Red's all I see, like if my name was El Toro. On the land, smoking a reefer, underwater, smoking a coral reef. I squash beef like a meat grinder. I'm the kinda chief rocker to seek and destroy boys. Oi, I'm all of that and I play the chillin'. So won't you sit and listen to the way I flip the script like a pizza maker flips a pizza, breaking shit, delete ya, making his complete awaken. Kids, I eat ya like a batch of bacon, bitch, taking it to the next step. Let's get ill.
We keep embellishing upon a new uncharted path, expressing what we see and how we comprehend the math. So there's enough for everyone, we gotta make it last. We gotta make it last.
As I embark on life's journey from the point where I'm at, peace to everyone I know and who I go way back with. Every pimp, every Mac, every gangster to jack, every hustler feeding babies, anybody pro-black. Every sister raising kids without the help of a dad, wanting for their children all the things that they never had. All the brothers handling business even though shit's hard. Waking up at 5 a.m. holding down 3 jobs. All my roster brethren getting insight from trees. Two of my brothers up in college getting PhDs or any other degree. Even if you just read for mental health, see your conscience that your mind is free. All my people locked down for your past mistakes, mentally and spiritually dwelling past the gates. You could change your ways, elevate today to all recovered alcoholics chilling up in AA. Every black-owned business keep doing for self, helping out the community and spreading the wealth. Understanding help ain't gonna come from nowhere else. Revolutionaries making the unjust get dealt with head on. Black people got to meet the task. Educate, keep learning, got a question asked, and let your light keep shining and remember the past. By any means necessary, you'll be free at last.
We keep embellishing upon a new uncharted path, expressing what we see and how we comprehend the math. So there's enough for everyone, we gotta make it last. We gotta make it last.
On life's journey from the point where I'm at. Peace to everybody striving to live right and exact, even though anxieties try to pull you down. See your troubles as a blessing and you're homeward bound. Everybody gotta struggle, that's the way of the world. Can't develop biceps if you don't do curls. Can't achieve a garden if you never water your crops. If you never pay your dues, then you won't get props. Couldn't eat a proper meal without cooking it first. Can't receive a paycheck if you don't do work. If it wasn't for the rain, then the trees won't grow. When the spring came around, what a sight to bestow. When you face adversities, dark clouds won't last. If you never study, how do you expect to pass? The grasshoppers laid around while the ants did chores. When the winter came around, he was left outdoors. See, the cycle keeps moving like a big machine. Evolution of the mind, soul, body, and being. God'll never put upon you more than you can take. Sometimes you even gotta learn from other people's mistakes. So head on, black people got to meet the task. Educate, keep learning, got a question asked, and let your light keep shining and remember the past. By any means necessary, we'll be free at last.
We keep embellishing upon the new uncharted path, expressing what we see and how we comprehend the math. So there's enough for everyone, we gotta make it last. We gotta make it last.
of all A-sides, listen with care.
I'll be the analog arsonist, aiming at your arteries. All-seeing abstract, analyze everything. Adding on, absolutely abolishing. Average amateur's arsenal just astonishing.
Next, we'll learn words that begin with letter
I'll be
D.
the big bad body rocking Bombay, the boulevard bully back. Better bring a bomb to the battlefield, bloody black beast. Bringing bottoms that boom, basically build barriers, bewilder buffoons.
Listen now to words that begin with letter C.
Crazy character, constantly creating concoctions. Catalyst of cannibalistic rhymes, conqueror. Correctly connecting, craniums crumble down, consistent capacity.
Next, we'll hear words that start with letter D.
Done did that, done did this, diddle don. Domination, don't dignify diction. Doing it deep down, dialect during doomsday. Duck devastate during the duration.
Listen to our song for all E.
Extraterrestrial, electrical, effortless, eons of energy, everyone affected, efficiently, epitomize, excellent, extravagant, elevate where the essence is.
F is the letter with which these words
Blackalicious
begin.
got funk for the future, filling up fiends finally. Fabulous, furious, fatness, follow me. Makers fall frequently, fact, verbal felon fired up, federally, foundation, fake all of this
We'll
whack
listen
shit.
carefully again to words with sounds for letter G.
I be the gift of gab. The man with the gift of gab. Man with the gift of gab. I possess the gift of gab. Gift of gab.
Use my gift of gab to boast and brag in every rhyme I
got the gift of gab.
When I shoot the gift, I shoot the gift of gab like a harpoon. On a serious tip, I'm equipped with the gift. Gab, don't waver.
Yo, man, you gotta grab the mic and show me you got the gift of gab.
These are the letters B, C, D, and F, and then comes the letter G.
Homeboys, take time and elevate your mind. We came to rock the spot. Rock the spot. Girls inside, just let your nature rise. We came to rock the spot. Rock the spot.
Now Gabby got the verbal that'll get your little wifey out of girdle in a session with me, lighting up a little herbal turtle shell skull. Individuals that listen to me word it well, given to the rapper who is driven to be heard and held in the highest esteem. I get you drunken than your bourbon ale, liquor malt, my assault learned it well, turning tables of time with my perception, building stables of rhymes. Hear my reflections on a little life I'm living in a universe with no beginning to it, so it ain't an ending. And at times I get the digging in the infinite, subliminally spirits hit a nigga with the gift and send it riveting from me. An indigenous thought has just touched ground. Rappers' organizations get shut down. Not that I don't wanna see my brother succeed, but rappers like a sport I dominate, so follow my lead. I be the G-I-F-T, test me, hefty, left speed, getting swung, cruise like a jet ski. Up in your apartment and plop on your couch, y'all. Undisputed heavyweight lyrical southpaw.
Boys, take time to elevate your mind. We came to rock the spot. Rock the spot. Girls inside, just let your nature rise. We came to rock the spot. Rock the spot.
It's like a lime to a lemon. Fat rhymes, I assemble them. At times when I'm driven, they shine, you remember them. Divine forces within, refine men and women, and I rhyme for a living. Not just for the thriller, man, that isn't what it's all about. Really now, dollar cloud, bougie MCs, I have arguments and falling out with about what it's all about. And about foaming at the mouth like a walking tall can again and stout. Man, dog was shine when the battle cry sounding. Ding ding, hit 'em like bing bing, eat 'em like Peking. Duck with no seasoning, feasting with your girl dressed in a G-string. She's swinging my way, shorty, and it sure looks good. I'm cooking up a batch of dopeness like a good cook should. I be the jack of trades, rapper spray that I don't decapitate. Half of they bash his asses at an irate grade. A-top choice lyricism. Hey, hit me with that show shot rhythm. One time for the funky rhymes I say, 2 times for the beat and for my DJ. It don't stop.
Boys, take time and elevate your mind. We came to rock the spot. Rock the spot. Girls inside, just let your nature rise. We came to rock the spot. Rock the spot.
I said we drop it on the drop it on the. We coming out and we do it. You know the deal with Blackalicious, we don't play from New York, to
Streets of LA.
to Africa. You know we leave the party wrecking a disaster for the new Millie. Rain like a shower, let it seep in your pores. Oh Lord, that's rock it from the top onto the bottom.
From the bottom to the top, cause I grab the mic
With the intent to get ill, a natural that you know who is.
skills in the field.
So slide to the side and
Take it light.
and throw your hands in the air all night. I make them suffer to the fallen MCs. I be the liquor picker upper.
The lack of a vernacular.
I'm rapping the spectacular, attacking whack amateurs and backstabbing salamanders, creeping while I'm peeping on them.
All of the time.
Before I used to hit the meetings, it was. Now I drink Calistoga, sober and I'm older, but the world is still getting colder. The Gift of Gab don't stop.
The way I feel, I just got to rock.
Boys, take time and elevate your mind. We came to rock the spot. Rock the spot. On girls inside, just let your nature rise. We came to rock the spot. Rock the spot. On boys, take time and elevate your mind. We came to rock the spot. Rock the spot.
This is a good time to introduce you to the heartbeat of our organization. The pulse of everything that we do is centered around the drums. And of course, you think about that really seriously, you know that your entire life is centered around your heartbeat. And that's rhythm, that's rhythm.
Rappers step to me like I'm a doormat. Check the format, I pour raps. Not your average everyday hardcore acting. I'm like a Mac 10, a Uzi and a AK-47 rolling with crazy kids like Bebe. Mayday, Mayday. I used to listen to K-Day in my heydays. I ride the bus with Dreamer one day, lamping inside a Mercedes. Benz with sheepskin interiors and 215s and 2 riff means to get creamed. I'm large as a hippopotamus. Trip, I got it this. Sip a bottomless, cup of brew when I'm getting raw to this. If a rapper tries to step, I rip and slaughter his ass. So shit, he oughta just swallow his pride and get the following this. I'm marvelous like Marvin Hagler in his prime. I carve kids like a dagger with my mind. I start shit with rappers who can't rhyme. I spark spliffs cause I don't stagger when I'm high. But when I'm drunk I do, punk I do, not acknowledge whackness. I got your grandma doing backflips and tumbles. I rumble in the jungle with Ali and Frazier. Call me the savior of hip-hop. I rip shop and get my propers. Come get with this my style is awkward. I never mock words, I talk towards the inner city youth, revealing it the truth. I'm feeling that the proof is in the pudding. I put men that would in hip-hop in my shop and I torture.
Check out my lyrics, Fathom. Check out my lyrics, Fathom. Check out my lyrics,
As I walk through the jungle with a knife on my ankle, taking life, skip will shank you lyrically. Apparently, niggas wanna sleep still, keep still. I'm packing a heap of skills. I'm rapping a deeper, ill mind, Saddam type shit. Your arm might get snapped like a twig, rap like a niggero, possess thorough, the astonishing mission, dishing pain, fishing in brains, plain lynching, niggas bitching. So take a ride, I'd abide by my rules, cause fools I've had duels with, I left them in the pulpit, I rule kids. I'm a kamikaze bomb dropping nigga with an arsenal of drama in my rhymes with the tracks and backs and heads is broken pieces. Raps is fat, you dead, you croak. In fact, I wrote this piece as just a little dedication to the rappers on the other level, budded out and looking into space. A new frontier, and I could probably bet you we got anything you want here. Cause punk we're the crew that make you cheer, the two that make you fear, and send you back to the rear. We're here. When I rip shit, I'm whipping a dip shit with the lyrical poem. I did kick it slick, I'm gifted, I'm ripping it with the shreds. Get the feds to arrest me for slaughtering MCs that ride on my testicles. Come get a little array of the skill supreme. Wanna defeat me, my nigga, you should kill the dream. The noise, the boys, the gals, everybody when I drop that styles. It ain't just simple blase, blah, lottie, dottie, average Joe, simpleton with an average flow. Have to go after your juggler, then shit gets uglier, man. I hope you take heed, I'm making brain cells bleed. need an excess amount of hemoglobin. I rap, yes, I'm out to see you bobbing your noggin. I've been gobbling niggas talking shit like Haagen-Dazs, stomping and mopping them with the ill ass skill as seen by individuals who fiend for the real shit.
Look, bitch, you know I'm coming tight, so you can switch them hips from left to right all night and won't nobody give a shit. If you were sitting, I might ask you to stand, take a load off of your mind. Them lyrics you kicked were so butt your brain, it must be synonymous with you're behind the time and on your rhyming suck black. So I still can't figure out how the fuck he was all on my nutsack. He was drooling on my fooling. Who you fooling? Trying to act so cool, and when it comes to the dueling, pull up a stool and we can begin the schooling. Ooh, and I really don't matter as long as the rapper they know who shit is fat and who should be begging the pardon for the disaster as I blast you in the antimatter. Make you scream out uncle as I punk you with the funk. Watch you buckle like a punk wheel. Another jump killed as I chuckle, pump and steal through the steel so that I can steal the show. The bunk had no appeal, meaning that I don't feel the whack. Even when you be feeling that, no matter how slow you go, you still got no thing to say. When skills are softer than clay now, come on man, that ain't where the cash is. You must have thought that pretty ass it was gonna make some dough on the strength of them promo pictures. Ho, blow me down, I'd be astounded if you could go just one more round. And I'm from the O, challenging you in your own goddamn town. And I know the homies go clown when they hear the profound thoughts and experiences apply from my strike to the end of your life on this mic. The years run off by the hour, the aspirations flee with the years as they get devoured with time. Eventually you will age and collapse. What good are your raps if your synapses can't buy the rapid mile-a-minute tactics that I can flash with? Automatically blasting back and capping and laughing at all of this white material that you brought, devoid of substance, lacking action between word and thought. And perhaps it's best for everybody if we just cut short. Your breath is taken when you awaken in a state of shock. Thoughts of excommunication and the implications of that situation racing through your clogging, stopped up noggin as you're massaging your jaw. What's that you saw? You try remembering, but it's faultier than Fisherman's Wharf. At 6 in the morning, through the gloom of dawn, your doom is looming like the moon. You know when you'll be doing to die soon. And when you die, your heart stops, brain is technically alive for 3 or 4 minutes. Digestion occurs for the next 24 hours, give or take a smidgen. Blood remains viable for several hours and settles downward so the body's downside is darker and more mottled. The grip of rigor mortis clenches its fist in 2 to 6 hours, relinquishes 2 to 3 days later. By this time, the stomach is bloated with gas vapors, cause you always was a bullshitter for show. Oh, by the way, the flesh decomposes fast. Veins and skin turn blue, purple, green, and black. Nose and softer tissue turns to a jelly, a consistency thicker than jello. Cornea of the eyes are no longer clear, sickly jaundiced yellow. When you're seeing this office, eyes they melt in they sockets. Watch this skin pull away from the gum line, leaving the lips of what's left in the wicked grin. Bacteria thrive, night crawlers feel no horror, only hunger. Maggots arrive, and mouths devour, indicated siren. But hey, really though, why even trip? It ain't only the physical in which your consciousness exists in the end. Forensic details is about as important as the gear you're sporting. So why even resist your trick? You should desist and listen to the mix you're missing with the kicks that's hitting in the midst of the mist into which you're slipping. The lights start to dimming, and the lesson of perfection you're witnessing is the reckoning. Terror in your eyes and a smile on your lips.
should've had a V8 instead. Anyway, let me contemplate my thoughts and think back to a time when my fridge was full of booze, but in my pocket not one dime. I remember back on Willis Ave when my ace-spoon homie Mark Black, I would start the day off hearing the sound of the 4-0 crack. I went to work blitzed, so eventually I got dissed and caught a shocker when my supervisor said you're dismissed. Now as I stare at my list check, now my mind is stressed and depressed. I spelled relief, S-T-I-D-E-S, yes, with a little bag of sense, less the worry. Why go job hunting today when I can't sit back and smoke this sack and drink and feel my problems shrink away? And by now the rent's due in 2 weeks, but inside my mind it's just another problem Brew can delete. I got evicted to the point where the court marshal came to my door and said, get this kid, get your bags and split, you don't live here no more. And now I'm ass out, I'm so damn hungry, I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I asked my brother for a handout and he hooked me, though I knew he had doubts, and rightfully so, cause I had new shit to deal with. I'm so confused, I've no control of my life, I think I'll get lit. So as my problems compile, I steady smile, oh yeah, sipping on that 40 ounce, this leads me to a path of nowhere. So as I think about tomorrow, I hesitate and say, a 40 ounce for breakfast to get me through the day. A 40 ounce for breakfast gets a brother through the day. I guess I should've rolled a joint up instead. Anyway, seems like every time I start, I don't know when it's time to say when. Now my mental gets all blurred and it sets off the ill behaving. Cooling with my boys, no names need to be mentioned. At a party with some brothers, I don't know, I'm chilling in. So me and Jay, with a 40 OZ to wash the shit down, and plus a lot of marijuana. Now I need to sit down. I can't remember the last time I was this blue out of my cranium. My ears and head begin to hum aloud as the room spun. Anyway, next thing I know, I blacked out, woke up with vomit all over my coat, start talking out my ass. I can't see straight, but yet I quote, and I don't know what came over me. I started dissing both my homies that I used to freestyle with, and now I'm asking them to show me what they got, not thinking straight. I don't know why I posed the challenge. Now my ego is erupting as if I was Mount St. Helens. Some shit was said I know I can't erase, and now shit ain't the same. I wish I had just one more chance to live that day again. I strain, cause in this big world to find a true friend and lose them to booze in my system just ain't how I'm living. Nothing I could really say to mend of how someone else feels, and so I guess I gotta wait and see if maybe the wound will heal. And I really didn't mean a word I said, though I can't prove that now. The only thing that I could really say is I went out, and out I went, and now and then I get irate and say, a 40 ounce, fuck, just one more 40, just one more, I'll make this my last day. A 40 ounce for breakfast to get me through the day.
can't see them. One way, microphone works, checking suckers. They use vocal tone while the brakes beat. Banging cold, shaking your home. Vibrations reverberate give identification. You meet a needle like metal, leaving holes in the speakers. Scold a brother like Lateef, oh that's a no can do. The black and Puerto Rican lyric deacon speaking the truth. Make you giggle like a tickle or a nipple tweaker. Freaker style from here to Mogadishu, here to Mozambique. From here to Mount Zion, I'm hard to reach when at my peak is shining, flowing like a creek of lava, spicy like a creek. It's neither here nor there, fully charging up the air. Heavy sounds getting thicker like the atmosphere. You gotta get up on it, cause we got what you want. The beats be fat like the factory walker. Suckers keep biting like a gang of piranhas. You better come with it, you're thinking it's stronger. Mindset couldn't be any wronger. We roll deep, swole like the island of Tonga. Don't even really need to rock the mic any longer. So I stop past the mic like I pass on the pork chops and it don't quit. I say that to say this, you can't oppose this. I say that to say this, cause if the clothes fit. I say that to say this, you're a hostess. I say that to say this, you're so sensitive. All I said was simple sentences. Premises was left as if the messages were venomous. They are though. Guess it's just my penmanship and how it moves your torso. Suckers steer clear of meat like feminists do car shows. Here's a little punchline for those of you that love rhymes with hoes in them. Hear it one time, then you're finished with them. Give you that nasty, tangy feeling. Check it out. Got free rhymes for griots and fiats and klingons and weetots with crayons and Koreans and Reeboks and kiosks and flea marks and peons, the beons and feline shit. Y'all like the FBI on some espionage, asking questions, but my head's beyond that. Be openly honest, do y'all write y'all own rhymes? So I doubt it, I's dotted, T's crossed. To tell you what, I make a song, you take it home and think about it. Promise me with every opportunity, you'll use the all illuminating eye beyond the obvious buffoonery. Define the allegations and the rumory. Beyond the labyrinth, the average Gibson never. And you don't I say that to say this, with the closed fist. To say that to say this, you can't oppose this. I say that to say this, you're bullshit. Bad news, the travels fast. If it's about you, you probably hear about it last. But when them press up and check up and them ask you, gotta keep perspective on the future and the past and laugh. You see, bad news, it travels fast. If it's about you, you probably hear about it last. When them press up and check up and them ask you, gotta keep perspective on the future and the past and laugh while they keep talking. Talking. Chicken heads keep squawking. How the spoken word is infinite. You can tell people are always talking on the run, talking while walking, talking in line, talking in circles, talking in time all over the world, talking about whatever's on their mind. That's fine. Talk about who they hawking, who they watching, who they clocking, who they heard was up to something popping. Always talking about who they remember and who's forgotten, who's rocking the set, and who's flopping, dropping out. Talking about people from the cradle to the coffin. Talking about people, talking about people, talking about people, talking about people. Non-stop talking often. It's bad news, it travels fast. If it's about you, you probably hear about it last. But when them press up and check up and them ask you, gotta keep perspective on the future and the past and laugh. Cause people talk shit, they minds reinforce, spitting out words and thoughts that are amorphous, pushing sloppy sound out of their vocal orifice, like it ain't being recorded. Sometimes words scorch is worse than talk. What's more is the talk ain't uniform or rehearsed. It's the richest, the poorest, from CEO boardrooms to porches, to alleyways and gutters, from coast to coast, east to west, south to north. It's people talking in courts like life is a court. Most bullshitting from midnight to high noon and back again. Blacks and the blacker than whites and the African weekends. Far too little action, far too much satisfaction in philandering. Using sex like a sedative, repetitive like rhetoric is. I'm betting you think you're nice, cause you give free advice, right? But unless you got a tight alternative, it's best to let it just live and raise the octave up to the positive. Even though they try and stop you up, arteries clogged, the black man targeted. That's how they set it off, they said it. But in the end it will be only them that's affected by their negative vibe. I know it hurts, there is no indigestion worse than that which comes from having to eat your own words. I heard two people need not bicker in a burning home, but some people know how to live everybody's life but they own. So here's the poem dedicated to the hatred propagated by the ill-fated snakes that's waiting in the grass. Those that talk the most have the least to say, but that ain't nothing new, and it ain't even really all that.
Now it's time for our wrap-up. Let's give it everything we've got. Ready? Begin.
Artificial amateurs aren't it all amazing? Analytically I assault, animate things. Broken barriers bounded by the bomb beat. Buildings are broken, basically I'm bombarding. Casually create catastrophes, casualties canceling. Cats got their canopies collapsing. Detonate a diamond tank daily doing dope. Demonstrations Don Dada on the down low. Eating other editors with each and every energetic epileptic episode. Elevated etiquette. Furious, fat, fabulous, fantastic. Flurries of funk felt feeding the fanatics. Gift got great, global goods gone glorious. Getting godly in this game with the glorious. Hit 'em high, hella hype, historical. Hey, Holocaust hymns, hear 'em holler at your homeboy. Imitators idolize, I intimidate. In an instant, I'll rise in an irate state. Juiced on my jams like Jerry Curls, jocking joints justly. It's just me writing my journals. Kindly, I'm kindling all kinds of King Kong. Karate kick type Brits in my kingdom. Let me live a long life, lyrically lessons is learn. Lame louses just lose to my leverage. My mind makes marvelous moves, masses. Marvel and movement, he mock what I've mastered. Niggas nap knowing I'm nice naturally. Knack never lack, make noise nationally. Operation opposition off, not optional. Out of sight, out of mind, widening opticals. Perfected poems, powerful punchlines, pummeling petty powder puffs in my primes. Quite quaint close, keep quiet as quantum. Quarrelers ain't got a quarter of what we gotta. Really raw raps, rising up rapidly, riding the rushing radio activity. Super scientifical, sound search sought. Silencing stupefied saps that are soft. Tales 10 times talented, too tough. Take that, challengers, get a tune up. Universal, unique, untouched, unadulterated, the raw, uncut. Verb vice lord, victorious, valid. Violate vibes that are vain, make them vanish. While I'm all well, what a wise wordsmith. Just weaving up words, weeded up on my work shift. Xerox, my X-radiation glows, extra large, X-height letters, xylophone tones. Yellowback, neck mouth, young ones yours. Yesterday's lawn yard, sell I yawn. Zigzag zombie, zoom into the zenith. Zero wins and thoughts, overzealous rhymes, Z-lots.
Good. Can you say it faster?
Yes. Alright. Now, we gonna give you what you've been waiting for. Alright, yeah. You see, what we gonna do right now is bring you on into the circle of power that we speak of so often, like, yes, it's time. Alright. Well, on this microphone, we gon' do a little something for the people hypertone. We gon' get on into we like to give you what you want. So we gon' do it instrumentals and we gon' funk. Just a couple styles and it ain't the simple, ain't the hard. Instead it's gon' be the thing that gets right into your heart. Listen to the way we swing, cause we go guard on the app. Hopefully you will bring us along with you, cause locally we representing all the time. Yokels be on the jack, never hesitate when I perform. You see, it's the L, the A, the T, the double E, the F, the D, the R, the E, the fuck it. You should know the rest if you've been following the progress. It's like this, no stress. I gotta get it off my chest when we all together. It's like the best you ever seen, and we can sever your dreams from your mind in a second in your head.
You know I never get tested. I'm the one giving out the papers and pens. And I ask you at the end of 5 minutes, that's your time limit. Yeah, you got your answers, cause y'all improvising quiz, it ain't no game here. You in here to learn, so I advise you don't take your little pens and paper and burn, cause you need them, y'all. You need them, y'all. Yes, you need them, y'all. if we gonna fight, we gotta fight, we got to walk. I'm entitled to that. I walk, I don't run, I don't crawl, I just walk, I just stroll on in, and then I begin, and then I say a couple rhymes and make a couple of friends and leave with your lady. I leave with your lady. I don't do it intentionally, I'm the just internationally known MC, lyrics born up on the microphone, and when I turn it on out, a motherfucker say, God damn, you hear that shit coming out his mouth? Oh yeah, that's just like, reminds me something I'm from down south. When I come with a rhymer, I do not stop, I am an old timer. When I'm on the microphone for 10 years or more, maybe one day you will be able to fuck with lyrics born, but don't hold your breath, cause I passed every test there is, and I still got something left for you motherfuckers that wanna test me. There ain't nothing you can do that's gonna stress me. I just come with the lyrics that be blowing your mind, and every time I say a rhyme, all the young ladies whine, cause they know I can wind them and dine them. Quick as I find them, I will turn them out. Yes, yeah, yes, and rewind them all in my mind, and I do not stop. I will be here until the break of dawn. I never botch the job, I just fly like a big ass bird, and when I spread my wings, all my
we got the two DJs on the wheels and steel. We rock the party to the break of day. We got the two DJs on the wheels and steel, and this is how it sounds when we play. We got the two DJs on the wheels and steel. We rock the party to the break of day. We got the two DJs on the wheels and steel, and this is how it sounds when we play.
Sitting on top of the bay, watching the tide. It's time to break the tension away. Come take a ride as you enter the dimension of the crew. Solesides, it ain't nothing going on but a party. Now our brothers wanna flex, but I'm over their heads. I got the funky type of style to rip your vocals to shreds. I'm never running from the feds wearing red pro-cats, cause I ain't did nothing, nobody. I dedicate that line to Shaq from South Central. Not saying I'm the baddest, but I know I got potential. For every black man hung lyrically, I lent you. Your style is kinda dry, I hope my melody can quench you. My soul is one with all, although my ego is against you. See, rappers are raw meat, so now I got to mint you. I'm playing rappers out like an old pair of gym shoes. I can do anything, I can do anything. Cruising down the street in my 6'4" Impala. It's what I'd like to be doing if only I had the dollars. A baller ain't a baller if he ain't got balls. A scholar ain't a scholar if he ain't got scholastic education. And if not that, then learn from life beyond all the material crap. A human ain't a human if he doesn't make mistakes. And the name of this song is Swan. A planet ain't a planet if it don't have wars. A battle ain't a battle if you don't catch scars. A mind that ain't inquisitive really doesn't got shit to live for. If you can't explore the realms of thought, you ought not test, lest you'll be chomped up like a pop rock. Stop bought weed from the weed lady, thought it was the bomb. Really wasn't nothing but a bag of strong palms. Lost $20, didn't get high. Maybe next time I use my finances right. Live another day, learn another lesson. Ain't no need to get my mental status quo stressing. That is so ill, that is for real, that is no skill displayed. These shades gone now, so it's time to build my own umbrella. Tell her, hella mellow fellas lounging. Better bread, I never fled ahead of other sounds. And all I wanna do is run my own universe. Grab the mic and let my spirit just fly. When I universe, mind over matter, spirit over mind. A doobie and a skin, funky break beats and rhymes. A true blue homie to the end, reminiscing with your sisters in the living room den. A life with a plan, 9 acres on a land. Building self by yourself, helping out a fellow man. Preparing for the essence when your inner soul's free. Before before the departure, plant another ripe seed. I think what everybody's striving for is peace of mind. I'm thinking the world is full of inner places that are out there to find. Manipulated minds need to make an escape, and the name of this song is Swan Lake. Manipulated minds need to make an escape, and the name of this song is Swan Lake. Swan Lake. Swan Lake. Just want to give a couple of shout outs. We want to say what's up to DJ Shadow, Asia Born, Lateef, Benj, DJ Zing, the Eighth Wonder, and Jazz Bo. Also, we want to give a shout out to my peeps in Bukoima, my A-Spoon nigga Mark Black, Hank, KC, Big Mike, Little Mike, George, Naj the Gremlin, Reds, Boo, and Norrid. Also, I want to say what's up to Doug and Lance and everybody chilling out in Meadowview. What's up to Rock B in the place to be. And a special shout out to my nephew Frank.
So you can switch the lips from left to right all night and won't nobody give a shit. If you were sitting, I might ask you to stand, take a load off of your mind. The lyrics you kicked was so butt your brain, it must be synonymous with you're behind the timing on your rhyme and suck blacks. Why I still can't figure out why the fuck he was all on my nutsack. He was drooling on my tooling. Who you fooling? Trying to act so coolin' when it comes to the dueling. Pull up a stool and we can begin the schooling. Who in and I really don't matter as long as the rappers they know who shit is spattering. Who should be begging the pardon for the disaster as I blast you in the antimatter. Make you scream out uncle as I punk you with the funk. Watch you buckle like a punk wheel. Another chunk killed as a chuckle pumping steel through the steel so that I can steal the show. The bunk had no appeal, meaning that I don't feel the whack. Even when you be feeling that, no matter how slow you go, you still ain't gonna have no thing to say. When skills are softer than clay, now come on man, that ain't where the cash is. You must have thought that sexy ass was gonna make some dough on the strength of them promo pictures. Oh, blow me down, I'd be astounded if even if you go just one more round. And I'm from the O, challenging you in your own goddamn town. And I know the homies go clown when they hear the profound thoughts and experiences. The block from my strike that end of your life on this mic. The pipe is like enlightening when frightening, reciting passages, striking them all like lightning from the hand of God. Right and missing your hand, it might be odd at first, awful uncomfortable, but the fractured skull has gotta be worse. Curse to kill a while the life giver is given until it hurts. Parking and building it work, blurting out warning alert. Don't be deceived as to the multiplicities of realities available here on this earth since birth. Don't forget the royalties and legalities, even though I don't think it was meant to be purchased on purpose. And maybe close your ass first and then miss it. Excuse me all, sometimes my attention gets thirst. Shit, it pisses me off like niggas falling off. Did coerce to know this shit is so perverse. And I didn't wanna be bothered with you or your smirk in the first. And it's probably best for everybody involved, including the verse. Of course, if we all just word thought cut short. Yo, Shadow, cut that shit short.